Hey guys, what's up? Today we've got the full list of the Set 2 Blazing Aura of Dragon Ball Fusion World card list, and we're going to be talking about blue cards in today's video. All of them, we're going through them. It's going to be crazy. Honestly, right off the bat, they look like they have the most value out of all of them. This is the last video out of the bunch, so if this is your first one, check out the channel. We've got 3 other ones where we cover every single card in green, red, and yellow. I was about to say blue. This is the blue. But anyway, we're not going to be talking too much about deck building in this video, but be sure to subscribe for future deck building videos if you want to cook up some insane strategies with us. With that, let's start with the leader, Zamasu Fused. Nothing too crazy. This is an old leader that was already previously showed to us. It's a draw leader, 15k. The only thing to note about this is it awakens at 3, not 4. That's the new unique thing. This and the top coup, of course. It becomes Zamasu Fused awakened for 25k battle power. Move over Broly. There's a new sheriff in town, and he's kind of gooey. Anyway, his activate main is once per turn. It costs 1 energy, and it discards 1 card from your hand. And then if your life is 2 or less, you get to add the top card of your deck to your life. So it kind of just keeps you alive consistently. And there are some other cards in this deck that are insane, especially when you get down to 1 life. It's anyway, I can't wait to talk about that. But let's move on. First up is Kibito. 2 costs, 10k combo. You love to see it. When KO'd, look at the top 5 cards from your deck, reveal up to 1 extra card and add it to your hand. The rest get placed on the bottom in random order. Nothing crazy. Great Saiyan Man. Don't like this guy, but the card's good. 25k, I like it. 3 costs, 10k battle. It's a vanilla card. There's another card in this set that specifically lets you, I believe, play vanilla cards for free from your hand. So this is going to be one of those cards. We'll talk about that as well coming up. Like I said, there's a lot of high value cards in this set. Goku Black, when attacking, look at the 3 cards on top of your deck. Play up to 1 Zamasu with cost 1. Place the rest on the bottom of the deck. 10k combo. Again, insane because the Zamasu in this set, you have 1 that just can't be KO'd in battle, and then 1 that just can't be KO'd by skills. So if you're running Goku Black as your leader, you're looking pretty good. Speaking of which, Goku Black here, when attacking, if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 2 or less and bottom deck them. Nice. 30k as well. Even better. What? The synergy in blue, phenomenal. Here's one that's cool. I love that they're doing this. Gotenks synergizes with the Vegeta leader. Activate during your main. You could return this card to the owner's hand so you can attack first and then activate the ability. Return it to your hand, and if your leader's Vegeta, you get to play up to 1 Gotenks with a cost of 4 from your hand into rest mode. Guess what? Play the one that also lets you bring back a Trunks and a Gotenks, and your hand's looking pretty good. Not gonna lie, this is a really good card. Here we go. Here's the Zamasu. Can't be KO'd by battle. Can't do it. If you have Goku Black as a battle card on the field, then it can't be KO'd. I guess I should specify that. But still, it's kind of good. Look at the on-play ability. Look at the 5. Oh my god, I can't talk. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal 1 Goku Black and then add it to your hand. Place the rest. Bottom deck it. Random order. Here's the other one. Can't be KO'd by skills. Skills are essentially not vanilla cards, right? So if a card has this little grayed out box, that's what they're referring to as skills, I believe, in this game. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what they mean. Anyway, skills: when attacking, discard 1 card from your hand, draw. It's in Android 18, but in blue. Here's the alt art. You'll love to see it. Here's a really cool card that I'm a fan of. 4 drop, 5k combo, kind of sucks, but 25k battle power. That's essentially your leader that when attacking draws for you if you have 7 or fewer in your hand. And then when you get KO'd, you get to just bring it back as a zombie, but only once per turn. You can't just keep doing it, right? It comes back in rest mode. I think that's pretty goated. And here's the alt art for it. Its face, hella derpy. Not sure who came up with this. They were going for menacing, but it looks like a Ditto, like a Pokemon or something. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking, guys. This is about to get insane. These next 2 cards literally take blue and put them on top of this set. Ready? 5 drop, 0 combo. You already know with the 0 combo, they're cooking up something. 30k battle power. When KO'd, if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, play up to 1 Zamasu Fused with a cost of 6 from your hand. Now, you can counter this if you have Beerus and a 5 drop double strike Goku, then you could just completely damage reduce them and they're removed from the field, and that doesn't count as KO'd, so their effect doesn't go into, like, they can't play their effect. However, if they can play their effect, then they're bringing this guy. This is insane. 40k, 6 cost, crit. You're like, oh wow, it's a crit. That's not that bad. No, except it's auto once per turn when your opponent plays a battle card. And then if your life is at 1, choose all of your opponent's battle cards and then return them to the owner's hand. What? Why does this exist? This card is insane, bro. Oh man, like Broly Step Aside, this is so good. It only works once. So there are ways to like cheese it, right? Like your opponent plays a 1 cost and then all the cards, and then they can play their 5 or their 6 or whatever if they're, you know, at 6 or 7 energy. But still, this auto ability is kind of, whew, it's pretty busted. Not gonna lie. Here's our Supreme Kai. Look at the top 5. I was about to say super combo, but it's not. But there is a card that works with Supreme Kais, which, anyway, we'll get into that. I'm getting ahead of myself. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Patara with special traits. Add it to your hand. Bottom deck the rest. A Zuno blocker on play. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Place them in any order at the top or bottom of your deck. I like the fact that you get to play around with your deck and like adjust it to like what you need. One thing I don't like is the digital app. I still to this day don't understand. If I choose this number 1, 2, or 3, it goes top or bottom. It's made me lose so many games. But anyway, one day, hopefully I'll understand it. Let's go up to Xeno, who is pretty much just a complete board wipe. They choose all the cards in the battle areas other than this card and place it at the bottom of their owner's deck. Like, yep, reset. No one here. And I love that. I love that effect for this guy. So good. Blue mirror matches are going to look pretty good. I wonder whose ability goes first. Let's pretend we're doing a blue mirror match. I play Xeno when my opponent already has this. Does their auto activate before my on play, or does my on play activate before their auto? I'm very interested in that interaction. Let me know in the comments down below. We have a vanilla Son Goku, nothing crazy. Here's a really cool Son Goku that costs a lot of cards from your hand, but it's 30k, 0 combo, 4 drop. You attack with 30. Guess what? Discard 3 cards from your hand with Saiyan in their special traits, and then you get to switch it back to active mode. But now it's at 55k battles. Like, you could swing with 55k. That's insane. That's really good, but you do lose like 3 cards from your hand, and if they were 3 10k combos, I don't know if it's actually worth it, to be honest. Here's a 1 cost on play Son Goten. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 2 or less, return it to its hand. Not too bad. Vanilla Trunks Future. And then here's the card. Here's the card that works with vanilla cards. It's a 1 cost Videl. If you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, play 1 skill list battle card, which I'm pretty sure just means vanilla, with a cost of 3 or less from your hand. Really cool. I like it tremendously. Beerus, when attacking, KO one of your other battle cards and then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and return it to its hand. Now, see, this is what I was asking for in green, in yellow, other cards that have abilities win KO'd, right? Which makes me feel like in the future when we get double color leaders, because I don't know if there's another card currently in any other faction that KOs one of your own battle cards. So I'm thinking mixing with blue would help proc those abilities, like KOing your Paragus to then add a Broly to your hand. Like that's when blue and green would work together, and that's what I'm thinking. So this is definitely a card to keep in your mind for future sets when we get double color leaders, because I definitely think it's going to help you proc your win KO'd abilities for sure. On play, if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, choose up to 1 Vegeta card and it gets plus 10,000 power for the turn. This is Vegeta battle cards or your leader, at least from what I'm reading, which is really good. Here's a vanilla Vegeta, and here's another Vegeta that works in synergy with that Bulma that we just showed. On play, play up to 1 Bulldog cost of 1 from your hand. Activate main. If you have 7 or fewer, this becomes 35k. So like your leader Vegeta could be 35k, this could be 35k, and then Bulma comes and turns any of them into what? What is that? 45k. Man, math is hard right now. And then we have another Vegeta, but this one works with Trunks Future as the leader. And it searches the bottom card of your deck. If it's a blue card with a cost of 2 or less, place it, play it right into the battle area, and then place the rest on the bottom of the deck if they're not a blue card with a cost of 2 or less. So that's pretty good. Here's our Vegito. When KO'd, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 2 or less and place it at the bottom of your owner's deck. I guess this is good with Beerus. You could proc your own KO'd, but I don't think you want to. Here's the secret rare of the set. If you have 7 or fewer cards, this has already been revealed. Pretty good effect on play. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 1 or less. Place at the bottom. It just bounces pretty much. Here's the alternate art. I like it tremendously. Pretty nice. Not my the top one, but I like the background of it. Like the actual character art, not crazy, but the background, the splashes, they look really good. Not gonna lie. Here is our super combo, Supreme Kai. Remember this because there's an extra card coming up that works really good with Supreme Kais. All right, first extra card, Divine Hammer. During battle, you get to add to your leader or a battle card plus 30k for the cost of 2 energy. It's good. It's not crazy. It's whatever, right? I'm not losing sleep over this one. It does its thing. This is more of an offensive approach, I'd imagine. Instead of wasting 3 cards with 10k combo, you just use this and you get 30k combo. So that's where the value comes in. Here it is. This is activate main or battle. So during your opponent's turn, if you're searching for a super combo and you need a super combo to survive an attack, you can play this for 1 energy, look at the top 5 cards from your deck, and then reveal up to 1 Supreme Kai, and then add it to your hand, and there you go. You have a super combo for that battle interaction. But if you don't, you whiff, then you kind of just wasted it. So hopefully you don't whiff. I don't know, but I think this does definitely have value if played at moments where you really need to, I don't know, get lucky and pull that super combo. And then here's another one that's the value of this is insane. This is what I'm talking about. Blue has so much value. Activate during main. Place 1 Goku Black and 1 Zamasu card from your hand or your battle area at the bottom of your deck. And then you get to draw 2 cards, then play up to 1 Zamasu Fuse with a cost of 4 from your hand. So it's a draw 2 and you get to play a 4 for only a cost of 3. And they don't even have to be on your like battle area. They could be in your hand, right? So you're not even like wasting energy to play them. It's pretty good. This is a very valuable card. It's a rare card. I can see why. It's pretty good. And then we have Awakening of Super Saiyan Rosé. Activate main, choose all cards with Earthling in their special traits in the battle areas and return them to their owner's hand. Then if you return 3 or more cards, draw 2 cards. Pretty good. It's not crazy. It is what it is, right? It does a thing. I think this is going to be good against green, especially Cell with the cards in green currently. Like they're pretty nuts too. And then we have this one, Absolute Lightning. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck, just instantly. For a cost of 3, you can bottom deck anything. This instantly becomes better than, what is it, Final Flash, Big Bang, or whatever that card is that like you get rid of a 5 cost. This just does anything for the cost of 3. So definitely a top tier card. And then lastly, we have this older card, nothing too crazy. Look at the top 3. Place them at the top or bottom in any order, and then draw a card. For a cost of 1, pretty good. But that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. That is the last review of the full set of cards by color coming out in this next set. If you missed any of the others, check my channel. We got the red, green, yellow, and of course the blue one that you just watched. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know which cards you're excited for set 2 in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.